A bright winter morning, the forest sparkled like a field of diamonds. Masha ran through the snow in her pink winter coat, her boots crunching with every step. "Bear, Bear, guess what day it is?" she shouted as she burst into the cozy wooden cabin. The bear looked up from his armchair, holding a warm cup of tea. He pointed to the calendar hanging on the wall, January 1st. Masha clapped her hands with excitement. Exactly, a brand new year, but where do all the months go when they're not here? She asked curiously. The bear simply shrugged with a gentle smile, amused by her question. Masha gasped with wonder. "I'm going to find them. The 12 months must live somewhere magical." Without wasting a moment, Masha packed her little backpack, some cookies, a flashlight, and her lucky mitten and set off into the snowy forest. As she walked deeper, the trees began to shimmer mysteriously. The snow under her feet melted into soft green grass, then flowers, and then leaves of gold. It was as if all the seasons were happening at once. Before her stood 12 glowing figures, each one different from the other. A tall figure with a crown of snowflakes smiled warmly and said, "Welcome, little one, I am January." Around him stood February with hearts, March with tiny buds, April with raindrops, May with flowers, June with sunshine, and all the rest, the 12 months in their magical forms. Masha's eyes widened. "You're all real." But soon she noticed something strange. The months looked unhappy. April sighed, "Everyone says I bring too much rain." August frowned, "And they say my heat is unbearable." December crossed his arms and huffed, "They always complain that I'm too cold." Masha put her hands on her hips. "No fighting, you're all special in your own way. Without you, the forest wouldn't be complete." The bear, who had quietly followed her, nodded in agreement. Then Masha had an idea. She picked up a stick and drew a big circle in the snow. "See this circle? This is the year. You each have your own piece of it. If you all work together, it keeps spinning smoothly." The 12 months looked at one another, realizing she was right. "Every season has its beauty," said June, smiling. Suddenly, the circle glowed, bursting into a magical swirl of light that filled the forest with warmth and color. All around them, the forest began to change. Flowers bloomed beside snowflakes, butterflies danced through gentle rain, and golden autumn leaves drifted through beams of sunshine. Masha clapped her hands in delight. "Now that's teamwork," she giggled. The bear lifted her onto his shoulders, smiling proudly. January stepped forward and placed a sparkling snowflake necklace around Masha's neck. "For reminding us of harmony," he said kindly, "you are now our friend of all seasons." Masha beamed with joy. "Can I visit you again next year?" she asked eagerly. The 12 months laughed together, their voices echoing like a melody through the trees. "Every time the seasons change, we'll be there." As Masha and the bear made their way home through the glowing snow, the forest behind them gently shifted from winter to spring. Masha held her new necklace close and whispered, "Bear, next time maybe we can visit the days of the week." The bear chuckled softly, shaking his head with a sigh, already imagining another one of Masha's wild adventures. And together, under the twinkling stars, they disappeared into the heart of the peaceful forest. The end.